This institution cannot provide Saraswati Kadaksham to the students in a qualitative manner. It is with the urgent and generous support from the chairman and that of the senior officers at IOB, RMK group is able to fulfill, start and achieve the goals. You are all fortunate to receive your degrees and awards from such an eminent personality today, and you must be proud of that. Dear graduates, today you enter into the society with a degree in proof of your academic excellence, and most of you have a job in your hands, thanks to the concerted efforts of your teachers and the management. In my view, you are a blessed lot. Now it's your turn to pay back to your parents, your family and the society. This college has provided you the best platform to inculcate good manners, discipline and the ways of living as a useful citizen. My dear graduates, several kinds of people come across in our lives. Either we influence them or we are influenced by them. People who beget us, teach us, encourage us, support us, uplift us in our day-to-day life, etc. We seldom recognize them and rarely tell them thank you. If we fail to recognize those who have influenced us positively, then those who are influenced by us in the days to come may not recognize us. So thank those who have left positive influence on you and your parents, teachers and all your well-wishers to become a good citizen. I extend my hearty congratulations and best wishes to all the graduates and the recipients of awards and prizes. Thank you very much.
பழனிசாமி முன்னாள் துணைவேந்தர் தமிழ்நாடு திருநெல்வேலி பல்கலைக்கழகம் அவர்களை வாழ்த்து வழங்க. The most reputed chairman of RMK group of institutions and the president of today's function, distinguished chief guest of this graduation day, Narendra, the chairman and managing director of Indian Global Bank, respected director of RMK group of institutions, Mr. Joji Naidu, the vice chairman, Mr. Kishore, and secretary, Mr. Puti, learned advisor, the represent the areas, distinguished principal, Dr. Yemi, and Vice Principal Dr. Junai, learned heads of the departments and my colleagues in RMK, consider inventories for the function, the most benevolent parents of today's graduates, my dear media persons both from the electronic and print media, and dear graduates. At outset, I am very happy to associate myself with the 30th graduation day of RMK Engineering College, and at this golden moment, accept my heartiest congratulations for the privilege of getting your well-paid degree from the industrial and prestigious institution RMK Engineering College, the Best Engineering College awardee in 2008 by Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan at the national level. The excellence in academics in this institute has been achieved by relentless re-engineering and constant updating of the teaching process and the high quality. Friends, while celebrating this golden moment in your life, please remember there is an entirely new world awaiting you outside. But I am sure the incubation and the training you have undergone in this great college definitely will enable you to face the challenges with courage and succeed in your chosen career. Friends, in a globalized environment with high level competition, getting a degree with first class or distinction is not at all sufficient. You should think and go ahead, look forward for confusion thinking. Take on all examinations with passion for excellence and cultivate the entrepreneurship skill and work as a team, drawing multidisciplinary expertise and continue to learn and improve your skills constantly to be better than the best in the world. The learning gives you creativity, and creativity leads to thinking, and thinking provides knowledge, and the knowledge makes you great. And the knowledge you gain through RMK provided a way to make you great. And the lifelong learning will definitely make you greater than the greatest. My dear friends, after leaving this institute, you may be serving in private sector institutions, private sector organizations or government sector, and some of you may be preparing for your competitive exams like IAS and Indian Individual Service, and some of you may be looking after your own enterprises. Whatever may be the position of life, you be loyal to the organization where you serve. To be loyal to your immediate boss in the organization, because he is going to report about you to the top level. Take as much workload as possible on your shoulder and never hesitate to accept the workload, saying that you are tired. You cannot become tired if you start enjoying the work assigned to you. Even the age of 87 plus, our father President Abdul Kalam still he enjoys the work. Our father Vaidyanatha Bhattacharya gives the Kulaswami. He does not keep quietly for a little moment. He goes on writing books in literature and in engineering. So when such a old parents, when they are not feeling tired, how can you become tired at this young age? Try to prove that you are another to the organization. Try to prove that you are a great contributor to the organization. If you leave the organization, the department should realize that they are losing a great contributor and a great asset. To such an extent, to prove that you are inevitable to the organization. Friends, I am sure with the very intellectual pursuits and the big dreams for the future and the dedication to our motherland, you will bring great and the laurels to yourself, to your parents, and above all to our Alhamdulillah RMK University. நண்பர்களே, ஒரு அறிவு பொருள் நம்முடைய கல்வி இருக்கும் போது அந்த அறிவு பொருளை அறிவி நாம் கண்டுகொள்வதில்லை, தெரிந்து கொள்வதில்லை. ஆனால் அந்த அறிவு பொருள் நம் கையெழுத்து போனதில் திரும்ப இந்த பிறவியில் இன்னொரு பிறவை நமக்கு கிடைக்கவே கிடைக்காது என்று தோன்றும்போதுதான் அந்த அறிவு பொருளின் அருமை பெருமையை நிறுத்தி கதவுவோம் அழுவோம். இதற்கு வெவ்வேறு உதாரணங்களால் உங்களுக்கு நான் வாழ்க்கையை சொல்லிக்கொள்வேன். ஒன்று காலம், டைம் காலம் போடுவது என்று நாங்கள் எவ்வளவு ஃபீல் பண்ணாலும் படிக்கும்போது அதை அதிகமாக காலம் போறதில்லை. ஆனால் ஏப்ரல் 2011 எக்ஸாமில் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லாக பாஸ் பண்ணி ரேங்க் தான் நீங்கள் வாங்கினால்தான் இன்று சிறப்பாக நல்ல வேலையை அனுபவிக்கிறீர்கள். ஆனால் உங்களுடைய படித்த சில நண்பர்கள் அந்த ஏப்ரல் 2011 காலகட்டத்தை தவறு விட்டதா அவர்களை பின்னை கழித்து நீங்கள் முன்னே ஓடிவிட்டீர்கள். உங்களை கண்டு அவர்கள் அந்த காலத்தை தவறை இணைந்து கலந்துள்ளார்கள். அறிவோம் ஏழாவது அறிவியல் என்பதே இப்போது உங்கள் கையில் இருந்தது தவறை தயவு தவறு விட்டவரார்கள். அந்த அறிவியல் பொருட்களை யாரும் இல்லை, உங்களுடைய அறிவை பெற்றோர். இந்த உலகத்தில் இந்த பிறவியில் நீங்கள் வாங்கும் ஆயிரம் லட்சக்கணக்கான சம்பளத்தை கொண்டு எந்த பொருளை முதலில் வாங்கிக் கொள்ளலாம். ஆனால் இந்த பிறவியில் இன்னொரு பெற்றோர்களை நீங்கள் விலைக்கு வாங்கவே முடியாது. இன்னும் பல குடும்பங்களை நாம் பார்க்கிறோம். 50 வயது அப்பாதான் ஹீரோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவீங்க. 10 வயது அப்பாவும் ஹீரோ அப்படின்னு சொல்ல ஆரம்பிங்க. 18 வயது வரும்போது ஸ்கூல்ல இருந்து வீட்டுக்கு வந்த உடனே என்னமா இந்த பஸ் வந்துச்சா அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்க. 20 வயது ஆகும்போது உங்க அம்மா உங்களுக்கு கிளம்பும்போது பைக் இருந்தா ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணீங்க அல்லது பஸ் கிட்ட ஓடுவீங்க. பார்த்து பாப்பா காசு ரொம்ப அட்வைஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. நம்ம பெங்களூர் அப்படியே சொன்னா புரியுங்கம்மா அப்படின்னு உங்களோட பெஜார போய் அறுத்துக்கிறீங்க. 25 வயசாகும் பொழுது என்னமா எனக்கு சுகக்காலம் இல்லை தெரியும், உங்க அட்டையில எனக்கு தேவையில்லை அப்படின்னு பெற்றோர்களை எதிர்த்து பேசுவீங்க. இன்க்ளூடிங் ஒரு மேரேஜ் ப்ரொபோசல். 30 வயசாகும் பொழுது அப்பா ரொம்ப பாவம் உள்ளதான் அப்படின்னு அம்மாட்ட சொல்ல தோணும். 35 வயசாகும் பொழுது எதுக்கு இந்த காரியத்தை இந்த பெரிய ரெக்கெட் தான் செய்வோமே அப்படின்னு ஏமா புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அப்ப பெருசு பெரியவரா இருக்கிறார். 40 வயசாகும் பொழுது இந்த பெரிய ப்ராஜெக்டை நம்முடைய அப்பாவுடைய அனுபவத்தை கேட்டுத்தான் நான் செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று உங்களுடைய தம்பி தங்கைகள் அண்ணன் தம்பிகள் அத்தனை பேரும் அழைத்துக் கொண்டு அப்பாவின் அறையை நோக்கி செல்வீர்கள். உங்களுக்கு 40 வயசாகும் பொழுது அவர் இந்தியாவுடைய ஆலயத்தை வருவதை தாண்டிவிடலாம் இருக்கிறாரோ. 40 வயது முடிக்கின்ற நான் இப்பொழுதே உங்களுக்கு முடித்துவிட்டா அந்த 40 அனுபவம் உங்களுக்கு இப்பொழுதே கிட்ட வாழ்க்கையின் ஒவ்வொரு முயற்சியும் உங்களுக்கு வெற்றி பெறலாம். புதிய கடமைகள் அழைக்க காத்திருக்கின்றன. புதிய கடமைகளை புதிய சவால்களை நீங்கள் சந்திக்க வேண்டும். புதிய சவால்களை நீங்கள் சந்திக்கும் போது புதிய சக்திகள் உங்களுக்கு பிறக்கும். புதிய சக்திகள் உங்களுக்கு பிறக்கும் போது புதிய வெற்றிகளை நீங்கள் அடைந்தே இருப்பீர்கள். நன்றி சொன்னார்.
வரவேற்கும் சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் மரியாதைக்குரிய நரேந்திர டேவலப்மெண்ட் மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர் அயோத்தி அவர்களை பட்டமளிப்பு உரையாற்ற அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறேன்.
Good morning to all of you. Today is the most memorable day for all of the students here. Equally memorable day for the parents who have tried, who have learned up to you, and who have given all their love, affection, energy, everything for shaping you as one of the brightest students. And it is the parents, I think the better of the people who have come earlier, they already spoken. I think students require to give a big hand to the parents. There is that just like me, very short, but very humble. A great visionary, a great thinker. Small seeds grown into a big institutions. Committed to the cause of excellence. Committed to bring a team, a very big team, and a great heart, and a institution leaders like our goddess Muniratnam. I think all of you need to give a standing clap to him for the work he has done and the way in which he is using his profession and his speech, which is coming out of his heart, coming out of his deep in his heart, that he has a love and affection, and he mentioned the 3,600 entire staff. They are responsible to build this institution. Of course, he and all of us need to remember equally his great wife, and I am also, the way in which I saw her photograph, the brightness, the smile, and the satisfaction, and also inspiration coming to all of you. I think when he mentioned that She is not there, but I find her everywhere. So I think all of you, all of us together, are with him in pursuing further his vision and make it to happen in a grand manner. So I think for his wife also, we have to remember and save our gratitude. So, a equally young, energetic, but following the path of our father, and know that he is actually the back of it, he is a great strength, and he has definitely a big plan. Definitely, I think what you see, there will be the professional, some more sophistication, and greater benchmarking to international standards. We have you are to show the vice chairman, you must give him another big track. Similarly, I think Yellamurthy Pradeep, and I was asking very why. Of course, he has not come today, but I know that both the son and daughter, the son-in-law, all of them are committed and they are doing. So the bank like us, Indian Overseas Bank, we are very proud of this institution, and we look forward that such institutions of repute build up all over the India and abroad. And on behalf, because I know that somebody that particular time he mentioned to me, one of our colleagues, that time took the initiative. Otherwise, they said, "Oh, I want to of Indian Bank." He took the initiative and gave a small seed of persistence, but continuously it has been supplemented and higher. So I think that both were taken by my colleague that time, and he had the vision and he had the what you call confidence. Here is a man who means business and he can achieve success. So with that type of our association, today we are proud of this RMK Engineering College and RMK Engineering College and all the Polytechnic College and all the institutions of management which have come here, and on behalf of my entire 27,000 colleagues and my board of directors, I place on record our deep appreciation of the good work done by this institution, and that this institution transfers from strength to strength and achieve milestones, and the patterns of this institution through your students, like it is reaching globally. The patterns and the success of this institution through you it will go globally. Similarly, you had very good address by both the able advisors, people who have achieved very high distinction in the education, and that's now our Pranji Swami, for mine. So he was 2 times at very open university and other, and similarly differently ideas, both of them being the advisor here. The institution in the right growth. I also recognize their contribution to this institution. And we have our presence of my colleague, Director Anand Kumar, our regional head and SRM, Mr. Venkatesh Prasad, Mr. Swaminathan, Mr. Manohar, and other colleagues here. They all come that because they feel that we are part of it. And I am very also happy that quite a lot of leaders from this part of the town as well as from Chennai, they have come to witness the great day. And we have the members of the press, both electronic and print media, to take a note of this and give the necessary coverage, because it is not a small achievement of yours. All of you, as rightly mentioned, 4 years back, came with a purpose, came with a mission, came with a determination and commitment to build, commitment to succeed, and you never actually did a single minute, as rightly mentioned. Time is essence. Time is the most important part of life. Every minute, every second, I think you have pursued your vision and purpose, and today it is definitely the witness of things that more than 61 out of you got the university back, and some of them on the top, and also 98%, I think 97 to 98% got the campus recruitment. Kudos to you for the wonderful work done by you. So I think others should do a big clap to the students. Friends, of course, but you are not made for merely this graduation. You are whatever so the grand purpose or the grand of a great purpose or great vision or great goal or a stretched goal or a big highly audacious goal, what you are going to set for yourself. All the visionary companies, all the visionary institutions, all the great work done in the global doesn't stop at a particular time. It is a continuous process of improvement, continuous process of pursuit of newer things, and rightly mentioned by our advisor, RMK, Mr. Kalachwamy, that you are not to take a very ordinary steps. You are not to be satisfied with routinization of our life. Those things, naturally, those who are not having a great vision, they will be satisfied with the ordinary purpose of life. You need to really go towards uncharted territory. The matter of the things which are unknown, which you see that it is a great challenge, a great daunting task. It becomes very, very difficult to achieve, but it is easy to achieve. It is realizable. Right? All of you know that the man landed on the moon. Nobody thought that one day a man will land on the moon, but the man landed on the moon. Similarly, some of the visionary companies, take for example, the TCS or the Infosys, which have been started in India, but how they have become global successful companies. So in that manner, you have to accept something which are fearsome, which finds that it is very difficult and fearsome. So these fear and unknown issue, you have to make it to be possible to achieve. For which you need to talk to your inner self, because God has given freely to all of you. The God wishes that my creation should really come up very, very successfully, and the qualities or the skills or the talent or the thinking power or the energy which is given by the God, he has to make full use of it. He or she has to make full use of it. But even like all of us also, we believe that we should be humble enough to believe that what we have achieved is a mere normal thing, but what we have set for things is great things. So we know that our abilities are not fully harnessed. Even though if a man thinks that any time that I am become a great man, I have achieved everything, that is the end of his life. So in a life, there is lot to be achieved. As rightly mentioned, Dr. Abdul Kalam, that is our former president. But everybody, today there are people with 100 years ago, but you find the race of brightness and race of doing something. So similarly, all of our students, this is a small milestone in your growth. If you think that this education has given a openness to me, easier or any other things, but why not you think a group of you after that go to global, get higher further exposure and think of starting. There is no people in various countries, they have started the MBAs and other such students of you, IITs and all. They have achieved big corporate success. So that being the case, there should be at the same time mere academic success or or mere professional success or mere corporate success doesn't get you anywhere. We have also to have ethical values. We should also have a commitment to bring prosperity to our neighbors. We have to have a commitment to reach out those who are not having the means or the privilege to be part of it. That is why institution like this. Now I was just told that the fee structure is so low, and also in your RMK and R&D, the outflow per month is so much, where the inflow is lower. But he has said, because he rightly mentioned, in my whole life I have to achieve this. And he also mentioned, a few of you should become man of virtue, man of success, or the woman of success, and come and occupy the chief guest on the graduation day, another 8 years, 10 years. So, such a goal, such a roadmap, such a vision, your founding institution, your parent institution, your alma is having, you need to really have a roadmap for you. Another important thing is, you may get quite a lot of wealth in your career. Once you get fame and success, wealth also will come. But if the wealth is the only means to achieve, or if wealth is the byproduct of success. So if you take wealth as the byproduct of success, and part of the wealth you earmark for social cause, corporate social responsibility, or rural development, or those who are in slum center, or those who are handicapped, those who are less privileged by birth. If you earmark, then you find wealth is not the important thing. What is more important is the urge to excel, urge to be of a greater and greater utilization of ourselves. That's why I mentioned you have to talk to the inner self and the God. I was reading some book. There are quite a lot of pearls, but the greatest pearl is the pearl of God. Every person, every individual, there is a greater force, greater power, and all these creations in the life of God. We are all the child of God. If that belief you have in the greatest power, it may not be power. Power is not important, but the feeling is, experience is more important. So in any feeling and experience, if you feel that there is a God's justice and God is giving the motivation, God is giving the inspiration, God is giving a path for us, then you will feel that every success looks like a very humble feeling. We do not get carried away by our success, and we will try to make up at every level of time. Are we fully confident, or is there any aberration, or is there any difficulties, and how do I encounter and overtake or overcome such obstacles, and we will have perseverance and efforts. And one more thing, that if you have to achieve anything, you have to sacrifice. Sacrifice is not merely a slogan, it has to be rightly sacrificed. Like when you have come up here, your parents have sacrificed their poor friends, their entire life. And even as rightly said, even on marriage or anywhere, you are dependent on parents, because they will do all the sacrifice. But what type of sacrifice you will do, or he or she will do for the growth of our country, growth of our country to the world map, that is very important. We should not be selfish that as individuals they will succeed. But what it matters to the country, that we become great citizens and we make our India proud in the global map, and we reach out and pray India really is people of you. And the really is a democratic dividend. The slogan does not really matters unless you really sacrifice and you do follow the work and you will not pursue only wealth, but the wealth for the country will pursue. The personal wealth is only a small means, because we need money for a living. Beyond that, what we need is a real citizen for country, a true citizen for country. Once again, I congratulate the RMK Engineering College and all the institutions which are part of that, and all who, and in fact, I remember my school days, and I am also the son of a teacher, and I know how my daddy and all of them gave us everything for me, and I would like to be a student all in my life, because we always remember it as a student or learners, thinkers, and being the player or that what we call the small or certain youngest of the students that we will meet all along, and we will be definitely successful. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. I hope we will be with you. One more thing is, I hope we will be with you. You are the first of IOK, RMK, RMK. So, in all the endeavor, whether it is being alone, whether it is making a savings, we have further room for you to go abroad. Don't think this is not suffice. So, wish you any of the IOK, what will you can send me email. Wish you all the best.
மாணவர்களுக்கு பட்டங்கள் வழங்கப்படும்.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you.
Selvakumar,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Hemavantarajan,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Vinod Kumar,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Shaiva. Mr. Chairman, under the law of Mortality, I present that you the package applicant to receive immediately documentation in date of 1903 for which they have to declare to be qualified. Total number of packages in application of 5. Mr. Chairman, I present that you these packages have been certified by duly appointed examiners to be qualified to pursue being in the computer science engineering to pursue the degree in person. You are not first class in this decision.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Jeremy,
Excuse me.
Jayashree,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Praveen Kumar,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Mohita,
Excuse me.
Sangeeta, Deepika,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Saravanan,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Ema,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Preeti,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Preeti Vijay,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Aarti,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Anubhavi,
Excuse me, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Kritika,
Excuse me.
Radha,
Excuse me. Thank you.
Savana,
Excuse me.
Sri Ganesh,
Excuse me.
Govardhani,
Excuse me.
Amshareka,
Excuse me.
Chandini,
Thank you.
Kabir
Excuse me.
Sabalesh K,
Excuse me. Thank you, sir.
Monish Prabhu,
Excuse me.
Deepika,
Excuse me.
Hemavantarajan,
Excuse me.
Raghunath,